Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is how do people secretly view you these days? And for that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. Pile one. Let's see how do people secretly view you these days. All right. People secretly view you clearly as somebody who is very strong, very emotionally strong primarily. I'm seeing like you guys must have endured a lot to reach wherever you have in life, and people really respect you. Most people I'm getting like they really respect you. They really respect you for what you stand, like what you stand for, how you speak, how you dress, how you present yourself, and how far you have come in life. I'm seeing for a lot of you, you guys might have like literally upgraded your status and other such stuff. Maybe you've been through some major life crisis, and from there you have pulled yourself up. That is one thing I'm seeing. Seven of Wands, yeah. Clearly, you are a person today. You are that person who has a very strong principled background. You are somebody who knows what is right and what is wrong. You tend to stand for the right things. You are somebody who knows, like, you have a very strong voice. As I said, a strength is one thing that people really respect about you. You are a very plain but straight speaker. You don't care like whether it would be like it would gain a lot of flack from others, a lot of trolls. You have been trolled, you have received flack and disapproval even from well-meaning people, but you do not scare away from speaking your mind. So that's another thing that people view you as secretly, that this is a person who is strong, who is brave, who is not afraid to speak their mind, who is also very stable. Yes, you are a person who is very stable. You know, when like I'm seeing like you guys have been through a lot worse. So people, when like the slightest things and people are being jumping around, feeling like really jittery and jumpy, you are not one of those. You tend to usually maintain a calm about you and trying to get things done when, like, the deadlines are approaching, people are jittery, surviving on caffeine. Your work is mostly done. So you are that kind of a person, very capable, very organized, stable, emotionally. In the face of severe emergency, you are the person that people will reach out to normally. All right, the Magician card, it's a beautiful card to have. My pile number one, this infinite signs, people think you have infinite possibilities about you, and the Magician is somebody who has all the four elements of nature. Basically, your manifestation capabilities are infinite. That's how people view you. That this is a person who has got infinite manifestation capabilities, and people feel like literally this person has manifested their current life into reality through their immense manifestation capabilities. That is exactly how people view you from afar. Six of Pentacles or Six of Coins, you are a person who is very, very good when it comes to being compassionate and understanding. People view you as a very charitable person, somebody who is very giving, nurturing, compassionate, somebody who is you know what, you are a person who is very, like, very strong willed, stable, very well, warrior, like very brave, very like emotionally mature and upgraded. But at the same time, you understand, like, these are the people who actually realize what the other person is going through, how the have nots of the society survive, because you have been through a lot worse. You have seen similar days in life. When life gets really tough, like how difficult it can get, and you are very compassionate, very giving and nurturing towards others because of that. Three of Wands, you are a person who is very, you're very self-made. You have made your way into this life with your own capability. I'm seeing like you have a certain position, certain respect, yeah, with the strength and this Three of Wands. This, I'm seeing you guys have a certain position of respect in the society, but people view you as a very self-made person, a self-made individual, somebody who came from nowhere, nothing, and have achieved so much. They have literally created a way for them, their own selves in their life. Sorry, I just moved the. Sorry, I moved the camera a little bit. Okay. Now, Two of Cups, you are a person who is like, I'm seeing like you are that person who is also very desirable to a lot of people. I'm seeing like people view you as somebody who is very desirable. A lot of them having crushes on you. Maybe a lot of your colleagues, a lot of your neighbors, people you talk to, your friends, they are secretly crushing on you, but they might not. Like I'm seeing a lot of them feel that you are like too high for them, too unachievable for them, they are too intimidated by your achievements. That is another thing I'm seeing. But a lot of people find you very desirable, extremely desirable. I'm not getting a lot of flirtatious vibes from your side. So people, maybe some of them have tried but have not been able to. You have a certain personality about you, like people can't just come and start flirting with. Six of Swords is a person, you are like this tortoise who never gave up in life. In the face of severe troubles, you guys never gave up. That is the major thing about you, that you know what your worth is and you're willing to go after it full throttle. You never gave up. In like, you're very stable, determined, very driven towards your goals, because that's the only way. You have been through way worse, and it's through your workaholic nature, it's through your severe work ethics, sincere work ethics, that you have been able to come out of it. And people really view you as a winner, not just a fighter, as a winner. People also view you mostly as a stingy person, somebody who does not show off at all. Like if you have $100 in your bank account, say for example, you'd probably have the lifestyle worth $20. I'm just giving an example. Yeah, it's very funny, but that's the thing. But guys, you're actually, most people understand that you have a very strong financial acumen, because you're coming from a background, I'm hearing most of you, where you saw a lot of financial instability. All right guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. Your support means a lot. Please, I'm rehashing my channel. I got ill, I fell ill in the middle, so I couldn't upload for almost a month. So I'm trying to rehash my channel now. So please, I'm trying to stay as consistent as I can. So please support my channel. All right, now getting back. Page of Swords, you are somebody who is very driven. People view you as a person, maybe a lot of you could be even in your like mid 40s, mid 50s, but still very driven and passionate, like an early 20s person. Very driven, curious about new things, very logical. A lot of you probably still, even like, you believe in, like, life starts at 60 kind of a mindset. A lot of you, like, you are always a believer in learning new skills, upgrading yourself, upgrading your skills, wearing like very contemporary outfits, having contemporary haircuts. That's the kind of a person you are. Three of Pentacles, you are a person who is actually like this architect of their own destiny. You are the person who has literally built their life from scratch with their own two hands. You know what is right for you and what is not. And people see you as a very competent person, very competent, determined, self-made, that kind of a person. People also view you as very ambitious. Yes, for sure, the things that you have been able to achieve coming from where you are, I'm seeing most of you had some major crisis, or had like literally coming from a lot of financial instability to achieve quite a bit already, and you could be going ahead to achieve a lot more. And people view you as somebody who is very ambitious, workaholic, self-made, self-motivated, very driven towards life, driven towards their work. All right, the Empress card, you are literally shining. You have your own shining glory about you. That is something that people feel very attracted to us, like resplendent in your own glory. You are like one of those people who are resplendent in their own glory, and you are somebody who shines brightly. Like, you tend to get a lot of attention wherever you go. People might like you, people might dislike you, but they can never they can never ignore you. That is what I'm hearing. Nine of Cups, you are a very, you have a lot of admirers for sure. With this Nine of Cups, my inferences are usually you are such an attractive individual. Yeah, even for, if you are especially female, even for males, like, you tend to get a lot of proposals from people who are pretty younger than you. That is something that I'm seeing, I'm hearing. Like, people who are younger than you are also very attractive, not just your age range, maybe 5 7 years younger, but still, I don't want to sound creepy or anything, but they find you very attractive because you're very knowledgeable, determined, driven, compassionate, giving, caring, nurturing. Everything is there. All right, Three of Cups, you are a person who knows how to enjoy life, who knows exactly how much you want out of your life. Like, you know how to enjoy every bit. You're one of those, I'm seeing a very wise person. You work while you work, you play while you play. When you party like there is no tomorrow waiting. So that kind of a mindset I'm hearing, because you are a very wise person who knows that time is limited for all of us, and we better make very good use of the time that we have at hand. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. With this card, clearly I'm seeing a lot of people view you from afar, even secretly, as an opportunistic person. But the thing is, you are a very observant, a keenly observant person, and a very intelligent person. So, whatever you have built today is through your observation, skill, and manifestation and capability, of course. So, you look for opportunities in every adversity, and that's how you have built your life. So, even if some people feel, oh, yeah, they are very opportunistic, but that's not the case. They were sleeping when you're walking. That's the thing I'm saying. Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. You are the Wolverine. Like, people literally find you to be a very tough person, very resilient, persevering, persistent, tough kind of an individual. And people really respect this kind of people. We all tend to respect this kind of people. Like, call it what you want, but I for sure respect. Like, who are you guys? Spider, trust the creative spark you are feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. A lot of you could be writers, content writing to creative writing, anything. A lot of you could be a very creative person. That's what people feel, at least. People view you as somebody, if you write, you pretty like you guys tend to be like, write very, very well, and a lot of people are really attracted towards you because of all the skills that you bring on table, my dear. Pile number one. Yes, Boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. You know what? People view you as somebody who is like, you are not scared of facing your troubles and problems head on. You believe in solving the problems that you have instead of running away from them. And you are also being seen as somebody who is very courageous, very confident, somebody who knows what they want out of their life and are not afraid to go after it full throttle. You are like a person who is really like a warrior, and people really respect that about you. People also view you as somebody who has a lot of faith, who always had a lot of faith in their dreams. You are somebody when, like, there was a time when probably others didn't trust your vision, but that was all right because you didn't really care or mind. But what you did instead was you kept on moving forward, you kept on pushing forward, and you were not afraid to face the reality. You were not afraid to face the challenges, and that is something that makes you stand out in the crowd. And that is something I'm seeing, like, people really feel how good you are. Like, they really feel that you are somebody who has a lot of faith in their own abilities. You, like, even if you are not succeeding, you know that there will come a time when it would be yours. That is something that people really respect about you. Confidence is the key to your success. People also notice how confident you are. In fact, probably people say that, this is a person who succeeded so much in life, and most of you have come from pretty humble beginnings, and somebody succeeding so much after coming from a near zero start is because you have always been very, very confident. Maybe some people will call you a little bit opportunistic, but that's all right. Like, you are not here to impress everybody, right? People might like you, people might not like you, but they cannot ignore you. That is one thing I'm saying. Move in a new direction. I'm seeing that you are a person who has literally moved in a new direction in life. You know what? A lot of you probably have traveled to a different country or a different continent or a different state, different place, and have found a new life. You have founded a new life for yourself. A lot of you are probably travelers, like, just hit off the moment and you hit the road. Like, you decide within a moment and you hit the road. That kind of a person. Some of you could also be a travel vlogger or a blogger, and like, people notice how frequently you travel because you guys tend to really travel very frequently, or you love traveling as well. You are very brave, very honest. This is something people notice about you. Like a warrior, I've said already. Like a very honest person, even if you know that you're not afraid to speak your mind. Like, you, even if you know that, if I speak my mind, there will be loads of disapproval coming my way, but you're all right with that. Like, you don't really care whether people are not really accepting of your opinion and stuff like that. All that matters to you is, like, what, this is my opinion and I feel like putting it in front of others because I feel it has a worth as well. This, like, being very brave and honest in and having a lot of integrity, these are the things that people notice about you. Bask in joy and light. I'm saying you guys are actually achieving a lot of success. People see you as a very successful person. A lot of you could be a very a lot of you could be a very bright, colorful kind of a personality as well. Look at the bigger picture. You have a lot of leadership qualities, very natural leadership qualities about you. That is another thing. Clearly, people, like, see in you, people view you as a naturally born leader. That is another thing for sure that people view in you. Okay, You can be your own knight. Literally, you are somebody who is very self sufficient and very self reliant in nature, genuinely so. And people really think that you are somebody who does not need a knight on shining armor, excuse me. So you are a very brave, self-reliant, independent kind of a person who does not need others for their survival. Don't doubt your own worth. I'm always enough. You are somebody who is like, you know that you are more than enough, and you do not live by other people's opinions of you. You are no longer, there was a time when you literally lived by other people's opinions. Today you no longer care what others think, say and do. All right, time for the guided messages. Yeah, self-worth. People view you as somebody who has a sense of self-worth, strong sense of self-worth, in fact. Be happy. Sorry, being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to the fullest. You are a person who believes in being happy every moment and living it out every single moment. All right, building every cornerstone of my life with my own deeds. You are a person who has literally built every cornerstone of their lives with their own deeds. Leave and let others leave. You are a firm believer of that. You are wise way beyond your age. That's how people view you, that this is a person who is very, very wise. You shine brightly like a star. I'm so proud of you. A lot of people actually feel very proud of you. They feel that, you know, wherever you go, the limelight follows. You are such a worthy human being. That's how people view you, my pile number ones. That this is a very worthy human being, very capable human being, very deserving human being. I never knew anything as profound as this. Absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of people feel deeply connected to you, both romantically and otherwise. All right. Time for the charms. Okay. You hold the key to your success. People also see you as a very happy spirited person. A lot of people having romantic feelings for you. Music plays a significant role for a lot of you. You have a lot of hidden admirers and hidden enemies as well, both. Yeah, transformation has been a key. Yes. Yeah, you have a lot of hidden admirers. You are being seen as a manifestation magnet. All right, you are somebody like, you're getting flowers. A lot of people really admire you. All right, pile one, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support means so much to me. So if you like my content, please support my channel. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. Let's see, how do people secretly view you these days? Literally, people see you as somebody who is extremely generous, very compassionate towards others, very giving, very nurturing, very caring. You are known for your caring, compassionate nature. Like, the first thing that comes to people's mind is, wow, how nice this person is, how generous, how humane this person is. You're also very passionate about your work, very driven, very passionate, very honest. You are here to achieve something. In a way, it could be like anything, but you are very, you feel very deeply about the work that you do. That is something that people feel like. For you, your work is your worship. Okay, the high priestess, a lot of you could be into some kind of occult and spiritual practices, and professionally like a spiritual teacher, an occultic, like a tarot reader, an astrologer, crystal, reiki healing. Like, maybe a lot of you probably even want to come into this and are training or wish to do it. And I must tell you that probably most of you, if you have tuned into my channel, I think most of you would do pretty well if you did try into something related to spirituality. And I'm seeing like a lot of you are actually very naturally blessed in occultic sciences, into spirituality, into astrophysics, into Law of attraction, law of assumption, it can be anything, but you guys are naturally blessed. All right, the Fool card. Clearly, you guys are very childlike, extremely enthusiastic about life. People really see you as somebody, as those kind of people who are very motivated, very driven. You know, you guys have faced a lot of impediments, you guys face them, but nothing can pull you down easily. You feel like a child, you try to embrace. You're also very innocent, very honest. Really, you want to see good. You always try to see good in others. That is another thing. You are a very wise person, very very wise, way wiser beyond your age kind of a person. Very wise, very dependable, somebody who has seen a lot of life, somebody who has actually been through a lot of nuisance. At the same time, they've been through a lot of like ups and downs in life, and which has, you are like, whenever you speak, especially, people feel that if you are in your like mid to late 20s, you speak like a 45-50 year old, as if you have that kind of wisdom. And people really talk about that, people really notice about you, that this is a person who is very very mature. You're also, people view you as somebody who is very stable. They know exactly what they want out of their lives, and you are not really perturbed by the small disturbances. Like when people are probably feeling jittery, not knowing what to do with their lives, you are one of those people who are like very stable, having a calm about you. All right guys, if you like my content, please 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 hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. All right, now, you know, people also view you as a person who is very good with small animals. You are a giver. Actually, in any kind of relationships, I'm saying you are the giving kind of a person. And also, you are a person who is like very nurturing. You're very good with kids and small animals. Like if you are a parent, people view you as a fantastic parent. If you are not, people think that, you know what, this is a person who will be a like the best parent. Also, what I'm seeing, a lot of your friends who have kids, they tend to perk their kids with you. That is another thing I can see. You are a person who is fantastic when it comes to like nurturing somebody, caring for some person. You are very good at that. The Moon card. You are a very creative person, very naturally blessed person, like a very creative, very innovative. Like naturally, a lot of you, apart from your spiritual blessings, maybe you are a good author, a good poet. I'm hearing like writing and music plays a significant role. A lot of you probably tend to spend times in like quiet contemplation, in grounding yourself, in meditation. Like staying alone is not a big deal for you. Being lonely and being alone are two completely different things, and you are one of those people who love their own company. Very intuitive, very spiritual, very driven, that kind of a person. The Star card. You know what? You are a person who is very, how shall I put it? You know, you tend to get a lot of attention wherever you go. That is another thing, that people view you as a star, as somebody who tend to like, no, you're not trying to do that, but yet you get a lot of limelight. You get a lot of like, you are not one of those people who wants those limelight. In fact, most of you are probably introverts, but still you guys somehow just manage to get a lot of limelight wherever you go. You know what? People realize that you guys have been through some major transformative changes. You have had some major transformation and rebirth moments. You know, transformations and rebirth moments are never comfortable, they are never easy. So your life has also thrown a lot of stones at you, but you have managed to make a wall out of it, or a house out of it. That's what people understand, realize about you. that's how people view you, that it is a person, that they are a person who can turn their adversities into opportunities. Judgment, you are a very colorful person, a person who has a lot of you are like a social butterfly. I'm seeing a social butterfly, somebody who is very gregarious, somebody who is very outgoing, outspoken, somebody who knows their mind very well, is liked by a lot of people. I'm seeing you are liked by a lot of people, and a lot of people are also envious of the popularity. Ace of Pentacles, you are a person who is very good at making money. You are a person who is very good at literally saving money, making money, that kind of a stuff. You're very good at that. That is another thing. Sorry. That is another thing that I can see. Five of Wands. You are a person who is also very competitive when it comes to your work. Very competitive, very belligerent, competitive, very like willing to go the extra mile, to do whatever it takes to get it done, kind of a person. Eight of Pentacles, you're also very, very hardworking. You are a person who is very hardworking, diligent, determined, that kind of a person. I'm saying you are somebody who knows exactly like the importance of hard work, because you have been through phases where it was only your hard work that helped you come out of those difficult situations and circumstances of life. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. A lot of you, I'm seeing like a very artistic, people see you as somebody who is very artistic, who is very magical. In a way, you have a magical side to you. That's how people see you. Emu, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. A lot of you are pretty adventurous. Like, people see you as somebody who is pretty adventurous, somebody who is pretty you love to hit the road, you love to travel, somebody who loves to travel. Maybe you could be, some of you could be a food or a travel blogger or a vlogger, even if it's on the side, and people really respect that about your personality. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. You are like somebody who maintains their dignity, who is able to maintain their dignity no matter what. You know how to stand your ground, how to stand tall. You know how to literally, you are one of those people who are very dignified, very respectable, and very respected. You know how to speak your truth, you know how to speak your mind, and you're unafraid to do so. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Yes, you are exactly Elk and Blue Heron. Wow, you are a very brave kind of a person. You are being seen as a person who is like a truth teller in a lot of ways. Somebody who speaks their mind, who is able, who is not afraid to speak their mind no matter what. There will be people who will be disapproving, there will be people who will be trolling you, who will be hating you for saying what you are saying, but still you do not really mind speaking the truth. That's what I'm saying. Don't dim to fit in. Yes, this is something, my dear pile number twos, I'm seeing like you have learned it a very hard way, in a very difficult way, that one should never dim their light in order to fit in. One should never ever dim their light. You have learned this lesson a very hard way, that I'm never gonna dim my light. I'm never gonna tell myself like, what, shut down, or like keep quiet, because others might feel insecure about you. Others might feel insecure because, like, I'm seeing a lot of people around you feel very insecure because of the light that you emanate, because of the attention that you manage to get. Not always, like, you are not like a publicity hog or an attention hog. You just manage to get a lot of attention no matter what. Take note of intuitive messages. You are a person who is extremely intuitive. You are somebody who is very generous, very intuitive, very spiritually blessed. Yeah, you're very naturally spiritually blessed. That's how people view you. Definitely, like people talk about how blessed you are, how talented you are, especially in the field of occult and spirituality. Most of you are really blessed and talented. That is one thing I can see for sure, that this is a person who is extremely blessed. They know exactly where they want to go, and like they know exactly how good your talent is, and people really respect that, because you people are very highly empathetic, but at the same time you're very good at sniffing out the manipulators. And your presence is very healing. People want to be around you, and that can actually irk a lot of people. I'm seeing your as much as your energy is very cathartic, it can irk, it can make a lot of people very insecure. Be the light. You know what, white witch, I'm seeing you are like the light. You have a lot of light in you. You have a lot of attention. Like you have a lot of like, you are naturally, you emanate a lot of goodness. You emanate a lot of light from within you. You are like this wise princess. This, you have transformed yourself into this wise owl with this butterfly and this owl. Literally, some major life circumstances has helped you transform yourself into this more evolved version. Surrender to the divine. Most of you have literally surrendered yourself to the divine. You are a big believer in the divine and divine intervention and the universe, and you genuinely believe in such divine interventions, as I said. And I'm seeing that you are one of those people. You are like one of those people who knows exactly what they want out of their lives, and are willing to go after it full throttle. And people see you as a very driven person, but at the same time you are also like, a big believer of divinity, universe, the superpower, the high, rather the higher power. Luck is on your side. Yeah, people also view you as lucky. Yeah, you know what, when you're going through a smooth patch in your life, I can assure you most people will see you as a lucky person, somebody who got really lucky in life in a certain matter, in certain aspects. But I can assure you, this luck only came because you got wiser. You learned from your past, you learned from all the mistakes that you have made. So, and you have worked very, very hard in self evolution, in your own shadow work. You have done a lot of shadow work. Sorry, I just moved the camera. Okay, like you guys are one of those people who got lucky because you worked for that luck. Meditate and contemplate. You guys are very much into meditation and life in quiet contemplation. Meditation has been a key in your life. Soul family, a lot of people really would want to be a part of your soul family. A lot of people would want to be a part of your tribe. They want to be a part of you and your journey. That is something that I can see for sure. Start a revolution. Yeah, a lot of people see you as a rebel, somebody who, maybe a lot of you probably could be into some kind of judicial situations, like a legal and paralegal situation, like advocate, lawyer, paralegal, like related to the law or activism. And people really respect that. People respect the warrior kind of mentality that you bring on table. Library, take control of your own narrative. You have become a person who knows exactly what they want out of their life. You know how to get control of your own narrative, of your own life. You know how to control the outcomes of your own life. That is another thing. Be your own first priority. You are a person who has learned, who has managed to realize at last that, you know what, if I do not prioritize myself, no one else is going to do it for me, right? So it's better that I learn to prioritize myself, my own life, my own well-beings and happiness is something that I need to prioritize. All right, now time for the guided messages. I wish I could be as content as you are. Yes, you are somebody who is very, very content, and people really like you that way. Life is as simple as you keep it and as complicated as you make it. Yes, you are somebody who has learned that life has been a very, like, either it stays simple or you complicate it. That's your mantra for life, and people respect that as well. Always ask the right questions and stand up for justice. Yes, a lot of you could be lawyers or activists, or you always tend to ask the right kind of questions and people respect you. I want to protect you. You have got secret admirers or not so secret ones, maybe. You are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. Yeah, a lot of people have deep feelings for you. That is another thing I can see for sure. Sorry, oops. Meditation is the way of life. Okay, of course, like life in quiet contemplation and meditation is something that you definitely prefer. A lot of us probably prefer that kind of a life. Anyways, now the charms. Okay, people view you as a visionary, somebody who knows where their life is headed towards. You're like a unicorn, very magical, rare, and special. People also feel that you're blessed divinely and protected. You're being seen as stable, as somebody who is a star, fortunate, got lucky, intuitive, and very artistic, creative, very wise, and emancipated soul. Yeah, you are also very, very spiritual. All right, Pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so, so much to me. So, thank you. Namaste.